Hi, it's Wyatt at Rubicon Mortgage Advisors. I wanted to discuss or cover in detail what lender paid closing costs are. This is a very unique thing for Rubicon Mortgage Advisors and something we get a lot of compliments about. A lot of people pick these lender paid closing cost options through our office. I need to explain what that is. With all the different loan types, there is a interest rate and closing cost structure out there and available. So in other words, what I mean by that is that you can pick the lowest rate that's out there and available if you want to, which is the best plan typically long term, but not short term. What I mean by that is that the lowest rated plan will have the most amount in closing costs associated with it. Well, it takes some time to make up for those closing costs. Then there's the highest rated one on that rate range, that whereas you bump your rate up just a little bit, you can actually have your fees all paid for you by Rubicon Mortgage Advisors, by our company, which is a really big advantage. The average consumer sells or refinances their house every 3 years. Doesn't mean that's you, but people refinance for lots of different things. They refinance to buy a different vehicle, do a home improvement project, combine some bills with their home loan to get their house paid off quicker, get out of or reduce their principal mortgage insurance. That's a big one. That's a real common one. So they're one of those things that if you can envision yourself doing that in a real short period of time, you may consider looking at some of those lender paid closing cost options. It makes a small difference to your payment, and you can have your fees all paid for you. Plus, when you're making an offer, if you can pay your own closing costs if you want to, but if you ask a seller to pay for closing costs, you can be beat out in a competitive market. Whereas we have the added benefits of these lender paid closing costs, which really helps out when in a competitive market. There's definitely a reason why our clients are getting these purchases under contract compared to the competition. We can talk more about it if you have questions on it, that's for sure, but it's definitely a competitive advantage. We'll talk soon. Thanks.